wondering, did you see McDavid's goal last night and what you thought of it?
Yeah, I actually just saw a little highlight this morning. I feel like it was being pushed everywhere. So the second I turned on my phone, I felt like it was right up there. So yeah, I mean, beautiful goal. You see a guy like that. Reminds me of all the times I played with him, and he maybe burned me like that in practice. Hopefully, I learned a couple things from it. But yeah, it's obviously a special player making a special play.
What's the feel like been for you with Morgan? The run of games you guys have had?
Yeah, great. I think, I've always said learning from Mo has been up high on my priority list. And he's a guy that I watch day in, day out with stuff he does on the ice, off the ice, and everything in between. So he's definitely a guy I'm trying to learn from every chance I get, and being able to play with him is quite an honor and a treat. And like I said, you're just trying to pick up on everything you can.
You learn more when you're playing with him, and if so, kind of what's that perspective like?
Yeah, he plays the game fast, and I mean it's very very productive in the way that he plays. So keeping the pace up with him and trying to be there for him is something I'm working towards. And I feel like the more games I get under my belt, the more comfortable I get with that. And just game after game, you try to be better and better.
Does your approach, Travis, to the game change when you're up with Mo in terms of the responsibilities you feel you have compared to when you're playing down in the third pair?
Yeah, a little bit. You don't want to change your game too much, so you try to keep with what you're doing, especially if it's working well. But yeah, I mean, being in the top pair, you're going to play against their top lines more, so you got to be very cognizant of who you're out there with. Got burned early last night, so I just got to be on my toes at all times, and or 2 nights ago, I guess. So yeah, just being cognizant, I guess, who you're out there with, and being up there with Mo now, I'm going to have to be more and more aware of who I'm out there against.
Can't remember who got you in the foot the other night, but the longer you play, the more you get in kind of a checklist on which players can shoot the hardest.
Yeah, I didn't even see that one come in. I don't even know if it was a wrist shot, a saucer pass, or a slap shot. I like to think it was a slap shot with how it felt, but yeah, you're just doing your job down low, trying to box guys out, and sometimes that stuff happens.
Who has the hardest you've seen so far, would you say?
Oh, that I've blocked, I'm not sure, but I had one a couple years ago that actually cracked my boot, so maybe I'll track down whoever did that.
Your name's come up in trade rumors. I don't know if you've heard that. What do you make of that?
Just play it off, keep doing what I do until something happens, if it's going to happen. I mean, the best I can do for myself is come here and show what I have every day and show up ready to go. And if something happens, it happens. But I'm in the blue one right now, so that's where my heart is so far.
How difficult is that to do, Travis, to draw that line between not listening to the outside?
I mean, I love you Toronto media guys, but I feel like it can bounce off the walls so many ways. So you don't know if something got misinterpreted, if there is something going on. There's so many ways that it could have gone. So at the end of the day, I'm sure there's been rumors in the past, and I'm still here now. So you try to just live day by day and come show up every day and do your work, and let that stuff kind of be figured out by the guys up top.
What's your sense of how Justin's handling not being lined up right now?
Yeah, he went through this a couple years ago, and probably handled it better than anyone I've ever seen handle that in my career so far. So I don't have any doubt in Halsey dealing with this and coming out on the right side. And I mean, as a guy, you love to have him around, no matter what he's doing on the ice or not. He's such a good team guy that it's great having him around, no matter what's going on.
What stands out to you about how Jack's played to start the season?
He's been stellar. I mean, Soupy's been dialed in all season from pretty much all summer that I was dealing with him. It's a guy that you definitely want to learn from as well. A guy that's coming in ready to do his work every day, and he's doing all the extra stuff too. You see him; he's taken the most out of every asset that we have in the organization, and I think that's what really shows in the guys that want to get to where they want to get. And I mean, Soupy's just showing that on the ice, but it's a lot of behind-the-scenes work that you guys don't see, I guess.
He was giving you a lot of credit for the block on that chance.
Yeah, after I lost my guy behind me, it's quite generous, Soupy. But yeah, I mean, I was lucky enough to have that shot hit me, but I feel like if that first one went in, I'd be owing Soupy a big time, more than he owes me. So.